Industrial Talk Podcast with Scott MacKenzie. Scott is a passionate industry professional dedicated to transferring cutting-edge, industry-focused innovations and trends while highlighting the men and women who keep the world moving. So put on your hard hat, grab your work boots, and let's go.
All right, once again, thank you very much for joining Industrial Talk, and thank you very much for your continued support of the #1 industrial-related podcast in the universe. And it celebrates you, industrial professionals all around the world. You are bold, you are brave, you dare greatly, you innovate, you collaborate, you solve problems, and therefore you're making the world a better place. We are broadcasting on site here in Barcelona, Spain. IoT Solutions World Congress is the event. This is a must-attend event if you're not here in 24, and you need to be here in 25. That's just the way the math works out. All right. We have one individual by the name of Yasmin in the hot seat. PAL Robotics is the company. We're going to be talking about robots. How about that? It's in the name, so let's get cracking. How you doing, Yasmin?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being flexible. She was scheduled at one time. I told her she couldn't have that interview, and she moved on, and she came back in a half hour later, and she was very kind. Super kind and super flexible. You having a good conference?
Yeah. It's actually my first day here. I'm
only
attending one day. The rest of the team has been here for the entire event, but today is my only full day. So
no kidding.
I'm liking it, yeah.
Yeah, your robot, by the way, in front is wearing a hole in the carpet.
Yeah.
It's just circling it around and around.
Yeah,
and around.
one of our mobile bases.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, for the listeners, before we get into the conversation about what PAL does, give us a little background on who Yasmin is.
So I'm actually from Brazil. I've been working at PAL for 2 years. I'm in the marketing department, so less technical, although I can get a bit technical. And yeah, I've been living in Barcelona now for some more years, about like 4 years.
No kidding.
Did my studies here, and I love Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's not there to like?
Right.
I mean, come on.
I mean, weather, food.
The weather's off the charts. It's really good.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I don't know, the food. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I heard that you're not supposed to eat paella for dinner. It's only a lunchtime thing.
Oh, damn.
So don't do that. If you want to look like
good
a local,
to know.
it's good. It's lunchtime, not dinner. Anyway. Take us through a little bit about PAL. That's PAL Robotics. What's that company all about?
So, brief context, we're based in Barcelona, here in Barcelona. We manufacture and design everything here from our offices here in Barcelona. And we also have offices in France and Italy now. And this year it's actually our 20th anniversary. So we've been around, since 2004. The company actually started with the first humanoid biped of Europe. One of our CEOs and a group of other engineers, they made the first biped humanoid to actually play chess back in 2004. Really? Yeah.
So they've been in the robotics business for
a
some
while.
time.
Yeah.
So they've seen a lot of changes.
Yeah, and the company here at IoT, we're presenting more of our retail solution, which is Stockbot. But the company itself, we have a range of different robots. So we have 3 different business units, being intralogistics, mobile interaction, as well as light. So it goes from the more commercial applications, which here in IoT, we have a booth that's kind of a simulation of a store environment, and Stockbot, which is our retail solution.
Stockbot.
Yes, it's in the name. It counts stock. Yeah, so it uses RFID technology. It can count stock, so it can also track where it can map out your store setting and actually tell you the most profitable areas, as well if an item is misplaced or missing, and it can identify if it's in the front of the store or in the back of the store. So there's no confusion between if you think an item is here and it's actually not, it's able to identify if it's in the store or in the back of the store.
How quickly can you deploy these bots in that particular case to get it up and running to begin achieving the benefits that...
One day installation. It's pretty autonomous, so you don't have to rearrange the store or anything. It has sensors and it can work while the store is open. So with people around, or even other robots around as well. Yeah, and it's pretty quick. We do worldwide, so one of our main clients is actually Decathlon. It uses in several stores worldwide. But yeah, we do everything from here, and we give some support from France as well.
And it's the PAL is fully integrated, meaning you design, you manufacture, you do it all within the organization.
Yeah, so the company is like almost 90% engineers, so it's really technology oriented and robotics oriented. And yeah, the other business units are even more technology oriented because it's more research based. We do a lot of research as well as we take the opportunity of European projects to develop new robots. So one of our bases that's in the booth, one of them was developed through an European project in the fruit processing industry. So yeah, compared to the other bases, it's a bit more resistant, and it's also for these types of scenarios or warehouses, just to intralogistics tasks to take items from point A and point B. And we also have the software side of it that is integrated with our robots and easy to use. So yeah, you can map out the store as well as the warehouse or whatever the setting is, and you can set zones of interest or prohibited areas where you don't want the robot to go or where you do want the robot to go, or like the preferred paths as well. And yeah, it's pretty intuitive and like Chrome-based.
How many people work for PAL?
It's around 100 people right now.
All of that with 100 people?
Yeah, it's growing pretty quickly though.
Yeah, because I just think of all of the requirements that exist and trying to commercialize and putting it into commercial operations.
Yeah. There are some more industrial side, there's some more challenges, like our most commercial robot is Stockbot, so it's fully deployed, ready for commercial use and now. Our bases they have a CE marking, but others don't. So also like that's one of the challenges actually, like the certification process and making sure we're complying to everything. And that.
So there's a compliance body that you need to make sure that your robots are compliant.
Like standards.
Yeah,
like,
the standards.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, yeah, like maybe for the more commercial applications and like for actually deploying it and more depending on the setting as well. It's
wow. So take us through some the future looks like. Where are we going with robots? I mean, this is more of a not just about PAL, but just macro-wise.
Yeah.
What do we see that's happening with robots?
Yeah, it's a lot of advances now. Like a lot of humanoids coming up as well. What I do like about PAL a lot is like the values, because it's robotics to help humans. So it's not, it's to enhance quality of life. And that's something I actually value and I agree with. In different scenarios, even from healthcare to ambient assisted living, so like helping elderly. I think there will be, the deployment there. I think it will be something, I think it's something that's growing and it will be valuable as well.
See, what always fascinates me about these conversations is the fact that, one, they're here. They're providing value, and they're adding, just some real strategic benefits. And we're still, from my perspective, still at the beginning of. Although the company's been around for 20 years, right? It's still, you've seen such an evolution to where are we going with it? And I just think that it's just going to be more and more. It's just going to be just something like our cell phone. It's just a part of life. Yeah,
I think so too. Like as it increases, even for less complex applications, like for delivery tasks. Inside a restaurant, even if it's something that's easy to do and like you can free up some time from your employees. I think that's
why not?
Yeah.
I mean, really, it why not?
Yeah. There are robots specialized just for that, like to deliver plates in restaurants and like
why
hospitality industry.
Wow. Yeah, I see a lot of application in the hospitality industry.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Yeah,
That's
or
for
even
sure.
like to attract people. Like it's a robot after all. Like it also the social side of it.
Keep the food good, but I have no problem delivering it by a robot. That'd be just that's a talking point in a big way. So with that said, where do you see PAL going? What's that future look like for you guys?
Yeah, we're heading more towards first growing a lot in technology as well as in people, in offices.
That's cool.
Yeah, as well as entering and exploring different applications and collaborative projects, European collaborative projects. We're always open.
Yeah, you guys are I just think this is so exciting. Your booth is very cool. Even though that one robot's wearing a hole in the carpet. But it's a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Yasmin, how do people get a hold of you if they want to talk to you about robotics?
You can find me on LinkedIn, Yasmin Cofan.
How do you spell the last name?
Cofan.
Yasmin Cofan.
And Yasmin with a Y.
Yep. Yasmin?
Yes.
There it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. That was an excellent conversation. All right, listeners, we're going to have her contact information out on Industrial Talk. Reach out, find out more about robotics. Let's just put it this way. It's the time to know. Time to know about these robots, and why not connect with the company that's been around for 20 years and Yasmin, and just figure it out. You gotta be a part of it. All right, we're broadcasting from IoT Solutions World Congress. We are having a grand time. It is a wonderful event, and it's a collection of problem solvers. I say it all the time. Put this on your calendar for next year. You will not be disappointed. All right, we're going to wrap it up on the other side. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
You're listening to the Industrial Talk Podcast Network.
Yasmin's her name. PAL Robotics, PAL Robotics. And whether you like it or not, it's happening. The only thing you can do is educate. You gotta dig deep and educate as much as you possibly can. Reach out with, and of course collaborate and reach out to those individuals that can definitely help you and have that conversation. You can't ignore it. No head in sand by any means. IoT Solutions World Congress was the event. It was also the Barcelona Cybersecurity Council as well. Both excellent events. And 25 is right around the corner, so you need to put that on your calendar. You need to at least investigate why that is a great event for you and your business. Make it happen. And it's in Barcelona. Who can complain about that? All right. Industrial Talk is here for you. You have a podcast, you have technology, you want to be on the podcast, just go out to industrialtalk.com, reach out, have a conversation. Let's see what we can do. So be bold, be brave, dare greatly, hang out with Yasmin, and you will change the world. We're going to have another great conversation shortly.